to get off this island.
What's up? Carrie Lane here with That Hashtag Show, and I am here with Willis, the supervising director of Kong Skull Island. Tell me, what does supervising director mean?
The supervising director is kind of the head of the creative on the production. So I would work with episode directors and supervisors underneath that, and we would kind of take the scripts, break them down into storyboards, which would then go into animation, and that would kind of go into the process of making the show.
Nice. So it's on Netflix now, and you're having a panel here at Anime Expo. If people aren't able to make the panel, what's maybe something that they might hear about, but they're not going to be there? But, what are some tidbits of what you might feature at the panel?
So I will be going into a bit of the process of how we created the show, going into a lot of the step-by-step kind of thing. And I think it's just going to be a great time. We're going to just kind of all reminisce on how fun it was making the show and kind of go into some favorite moments and things like that.
What are some favorite moments that stand out to you?
One that stands out to me is probably, it's hard calling a favorite, but if I had to call one, it's in the third episode, the croc chase. I think it's a moment that made me laugh every time I saw it. It's when the croc jumps over the waterfall and goes after the boys. It's just one of those things that every time it came across my desk and I would see that, and no matter what form it was in, I always laughed. So.
Nice. Looking forward to that. Well, if people haven't had a chance to check out the show, what would you tell them? Why should they watch the show?
You should watch the show because it's a show made with love. The people who made this show, the team at Powerhouse and the team at Legendary, really put a lot of heart and soul into it. And to me, it's one of my favorite shows that I've worked on. And I think that it's a blast, and I think people would enjoy it.
Nice. And adjacent to that, there's a lot of different King Kong shows, movies, and everything. What makes this one stand out, and why was it made now?
What makes this one stand out is we're kind of within some different films within the universe. So this one kind of takes place after Kong Skull Island, but before Godzilla vs. Kong. So this is kind of a peek into some moments into those characters' lives within that timeline. And as I said before, I think it's got a lot of heart and just a lot of really funny moments in it. And I think, definitely worth checking out. So.
Awesome. Were there any moments that something didn't go as planned but turned out for the better, like a happy accident?
During the production, there were some challenges just in terms of how we were doing some of the shots, because there were some things that we needed more 3D type of things, and just trying to integrate that in with a lot of the 2D animation can be kind of a challenge. And I think that we definitely learned a lot on this production, but again, I think the team kind of, everything just kind of came out great with it. So,
if you were one of the giant monsters within the show, what would you be and why?
Wow. Probably the toughest question you asked. If I were one of the giant monsters in the show, probably a skull crawler who stays far away from Kong.
That's fair. That's a good safe answer. Yes, nice. Is there anything people should look out for when they're watching the show of they might not notice right away?
I think that's a good question. I think that there are a lot of moments that you'll find out later within the season that if you go back and you watch again, you'll kind of see the setup for it. I don't want to give anything away, but I think that, yes, it might take a couple viewings to kind of get everything. So, yeah.
I dig it. And then something else too, just the experience. You're here at Anime Expo. What has your experience been like, and any moments that stood out to you?
Well, I actually kind of just got to Anime Expo, but I'm super excited. I mean, if you look out here, I am very excited to get out there and walk around and kind of see the Artist Alley and just kind of see a lot of the costumes that everyone have. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Twitter pop up, and I'm like, man, I cannot wait to get there. So
awesome. And anything else you'd like to add and let people know about? Or anything else you're working on too?
Nothing I can talk about right now, unfortunately. But just please watch Skull Island on Netflix. As I said, the show is labor of love, and definitely think you all will enjoy it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And thank you for watching. I'm Carrie Lane with That Hashtag Show.